Shalom and welcome to Minchat Elazar. This share is entitled, How do we Davin in Kriat Hatorah? You're not allowed to Davin and learn by a mace, by someone who's dead. We go to a cemetery, put out tzitzis in, so that tzitzis aren't sticking out. You can't do mitzvahs in front of the dead, so to speak, making fun of them. We can do mitzvahs and you can't. So if we go ahead and we put out tzitzis in when we go into a funeral, to a cemetery, and we go into the funeral home, we're not allowed to learn. The Shach says you're allowed. The one who's giving the eulogy could speak Torah. Why? Because he's not quoting Torah for the sake of Torah. It's just to lead into respect for the mace. And he wants to say divrei shevach in respect for the mace. So it's not making fun of the mace by I'm doing mitzvahs, I'm learning. No, the whole learning just for the mace. Fine. But over here we're having a meeting of Kriat Hatorah by Kriat Hatorah by Mama Rachel. It's extremely inspiring. I love it. How luckily, how do we do it? It's an amazing question. Maybe one can argue that, well, the Lord Lavash is only for a person who's chayiv in that mitzvah. She wasn't chayiv in tefillin. She wasn't chayiv in Shema Rachel. She's not chayiv in tzitzis. It's an interesting argument. Mishabura and Chav Gimel and Chaim brings down such an argument. Not everyone agrees with Mishabura, but it's an argument. Yeah, but tefillah, she obligated in tefillah Mama Rachel. If you say that a woman that's what the criteria, that from front of a woman it's fine if she's not chayiv, but she's chayiv in tefillah. So that's not going to be a simple answer. And then maybe you could say the avos, the mahos, they weren't chayiv in anything. They were only obligated the Sheva mitzvahs b'nei Noah, and therefore she's not chayiv in anything. Rachel says it's not an insult to her. It's a possibility as well. They did the mitzvah according to many sources, but that was out of their own choice. It wasn't a chiyuv, an obligation. Those are interesting answers. Minchat Elazar, in a long discussion, Chelek Gimel, and he discusses, in Nun Gimel, discusses the different possibilities that we mentioned. He brings out a third one of Mitzvah Hashem. We're going to look at it the next year. Shalom.